It's time for this week's Economy Matters with Christoph Schumacher. Christoph, you're looking at productivity. You've had some surprises.
Absolutely. Productivity is one of those topics New Zealand struggles with. So I thought it's time to talk about productivity in New Zealand and why it's so low. So my first thing to do was, of course, to go and check out what the New Zealand Productivity Commission had to say, only to find a big red notice that they have just been disestablished, and that was less than 2 weeks ago. Yep.
And you've got some irony in that.
Absolutely, because David Seymour had pointed out that the Productivity Commission has to go because it's unproductive. So our Productivity Commission should have been the most productive of all the agencies, specifically because it was designed and brought to life in 2011 to advise the government on how New Zealand can improve its productivity.
Why was it unproductive and why is New Zealand unproductive?
Um, First of all, why is New Zealand unproductive? And that's not a new thing. I went down and looked at the history, and it's 50 years ago, we are already way below average. And in early 70s, we started to fall even further behind. And not just in terms of the big hitting nations, but also countries that are comparative to our structure and size, like Scandinavia, Canada, and so on. And part of the reason is that, yes, geographically we are sort of in no man's land, bit far away from everything, but it also has something to do with our relatively small population, as well as the industry sectors we specialize in. For example, tourism and agriculture are inherently unproductive industries because you really have to put physical labor in to get this output. So there are no easy scaling effects. If you drive people around in a